In 2020, the BBC are set to take over the cost of free TV licences for over 75s. Since the subsidy was introduced in 2000, the context around this, however, has changed significantly. Then, over 75s constituted nearly 30% of the UK's lowest income earning households. Now, however, that proportion has dropped to just 17%. So there's actually much less need for the subsidy to exist now than there was in 2000. But there's another problem. Over 75s also constitutes a much higher proportion of viewership than the rest of the population. 16 to 24s, for example, watch less than 2 hours of TV per day on average. In contrast, however, to over 65s, who watch nearly 6 hours of television per day. We've come to the situation where those who are mostly funding the BBC are actually using it the least, and those who use the BBC the most aren't funding it at all. How can this situation be correct? But this is a dilemma that is exclusive to the BBC because of the licence fee. There are actually private sector alternatives that receive no government funding and no taxpayer funding. These are ITV, Channel 4, and dozens of other Freeview channels. But the problem is, you can't watch these channels without a TV licence. In other words, the BBC are holding the market to ransom by forcing you to buy their licence to access products which they have no control over. Is it right that the BBC can hold the market to ransom in this way?